Yo, what's going on people? Before we jump into today's video, let's get this video to 200 likes, and if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment down below and to turn the bell notifications on. What I do people, it's DaimyoGT, and on today's episode, that's right, we are going to be evolving Rock Zurafa. Yeah, so this is my take on what a Rock Zurafa evolution would be. You know, I always thought it was kind of strange that Deshaun? I always forget which pronunciation it is. I'm pretty sure it's Deshaun, but yeah, either way, yeah, I never really understood why he never got an evolution. I didn't really understand why any of the team leaders never got an evolution, which I always thought was pretty damn strange, especially when they introduced so many random and I mean arguably useless characters in the show as well, like Yuki in Metal Fury. Yeah, I felt like the Shine could have really been a cool character if they just fleshed him out more in the third season. So yeah, here's my take on what a Rock Zurafa evolution would be. So here is my fusion Zurafa. Yeah, so when Rock Zurafa was first introduced in Beyblade Metal Masters or Metal Fire Explosion, yeah, his main gimmick was the rubber 145 spin track, right? Because essentially it was just your stock Rock Leone. It had the rock wheel, it had the wide ball performance tip just like Rock Leone did. Yeah, even the spin track was the same height as the original 145. So yeah, rubber 145 is just basically 145 but with this new rubber guard. So I've taken all of this into consideration and I've given Zurafa the ultimate rubber evolution. So yeah, we've taken wide ball and evolved it into rubber ball. We've taken rock wheel, evolved it into our fusion wheel. Now I've actually said that, the fusion wheel kind of sounds strange. The fusion 4D wheel, because fusion wheel, even though the name of the wheel is fusion, it just sounds like the same but has no name for a metal wheel. So yeah, my bad, the fusion 4D wheel. As for the spin track, we're going to keep that the same. Yeah, so it's time to show you guys how I made this Rock Zurafa evolution. Now this is pretty dang simple, so all you're going to need is one Rock Zurafa, one Fusion Hades, and finally one Jade Jupiter. But you don't exactly need Jade Jupiter, you just need the rubber ball performance tip. So yeah, these are the parts you're going to need in today's videos. So basically what we're going to do now is that we're going to disassemble our Rock Zurafa and take it apart. Yeah, so as always, we're going to take the parts we don't need and just flick it right into the Shadow Realm. For those of you who don't know what I mean by Shadow Realm, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh joke in the Yu-Gi-Oh dub anime. People didn't die, or they wouldn't want to use like words like hell, so they just came up with the Shadow Realm. So yeah, that's what I mean by Shadow Realm. Nice. Now this is looking pretty damn sick. So yeah, right here, this is our completed evolution. So here is our Fusion Zurafa, rubber 145 and rubber flat. Now again, this is looking so sweet, and don't forget it is a 4D evolution, meaning it can perform a mode change or mode changing gimmick, my bad. But yeah, so for our Rock Zurafa we have our rubber wheel up and we have our rubber wheel down. So yeah, these are the two modes we're going to be using in today's video. Yep, so the main point of our combination is to be a shock absorbing defense type. So yeah, we have rubber on three main points on this combo. So we have the rubber on the fusion wheel, rubber on the spin track, and rubber on the performance tip, meaning it's going to have insane grip and friction in the arena, making it hard to KO. Also, it should be able to nullify attacks from opposing bays. The downside of this is that it can scrape and just KO itself. Also, it can be easily outspun due to the rubber performance tip. So this bay is heavily flawed, but it should be able to tank attacks like a beast. Yeah, so these are challenges for today's video. So yeah, we have two attack types right here. So we have the Blitz Unicorn and the Big Bang Pegasus. Also, we have a defense type that is the Basalt Horogium, aka Twisted Tempo. Yeah, so this is going to be pretty damn awesome. So our first challenger for today's video is the Big Bang Pegasus. Yep, so Pegasus is going to be challenging our Zurafa Bay with the rubber wheel down. And yeah, don't forget we're going to be using our power launcher in today's video. Yeah, so Big Bang is making some contact with our Zurafa fusion, but it's not able to actually destabilize Zurafa or knock it out. Yes, it's fending off Pegasus pretty well. Although, okay, Final Drive has activated now, and it looks like it's going to miss all its marks and burn stamina, unfortunately. Whoa, yikes, yeah, it's looking like Big Bang actually might outspin us, and yeah, I think it will. And it did, yes, so Big Bang actually outspun us. It's not that surprising. Final Drive in its whole flat mode does have better life after death than Rubber Ball. I did say that this bay will have bad stamina, that is the trade-off of this combination, but I didn't think it would be that bad. So yeah, although it was able to survive against Pegasus's attacks, unfortunately it still lost due to stamina problems. And yeah, we're already in the second round right here. And yeah, our combo is just tanking against Pegasus like an absolute beast. But again, I think it's probably going to get outspun by Pegasus, which is pretty unfortunate. And okay, no, it was a draw. Fair enough. I mean, it wasn't a win, but it wasn't a loss either, so I'll take that. Anyway, let's do that one more time. So it's time for our third round. And yikes, yeah, Big Bang won, so it's time to move on to our next challenger, that is the Basalt Herogium. Yeah, now Basalt actually has the advantage, just due to having better stamina. Wide defense has less friction in the stadium, allowing it to spin for longer, unlike our rubber ball. Yep, so once again, we are going to be using our power launcher. Alright, cool, so both of these bays are making pretty decent contact, you know, they're making a lot of hits against each other. But yeah, I mean, this is a defense showdown just to see its stamina floor, and although I don't think either bay will be KO'd, especially with the rubber wheel down, I feel like, yeah, Basalt has this win in the bag easily. Yeah, we can even see right now, our Zurafa combo is on low stamina, pretty fast to be honest. So yeah, Basalt is going to win by spin finish with ease, unfortunately. So as predicted, Basalt won with ease. So let's do that one more time. I'm only going to do this one twice because I feel like it's going to be pretty obvious how this battle is going to go down. Yep, and Basalt won, so it's time to move on to our next challenger, that is the Blitz Striker. Now this is going to be pretty damn awesome. Yeah, now this is going to be a great matchup because we're truly going to be testing how well our Zurafa combination is as a defense type. This is because Blitz Striker is a top tier stock attack type combination. Yeah, so far our combination is actually doing pretty damn well. You know, we haven't been KO'd yet, which is a gigantic plus. We're just tanking the hits from Blitz right now. So all it needs to do is, okay, yeah, I spoke too soon. Also, I was just about to say all it needs to do is survive, not get KO'd. Probably it would have got outspun probably, but yeah, it ended up getting KO'd. So it's time to move on to the next round. Please survive, Zurafa. You're basically, this evolution has one purpose: just survive against attack types. If they can't do that, then it's a pretty bad evolution. Yeah, so they're making sufficient contact, you know. Blitz is getting in those nice hits, and luckily our Zurafa evolution hasn't been KO'd yet, so that is a gigantic plus once again. Let's just see how it plays out though. We could get another last second KO like we just did in the previous round, which is just a utter violation. But you know, we're in round 2 now, and it seems to be going our way. Okay, cool. So we won, but we also lost. We didn't get KO'd, which is a dub, but we got outspun anyway. So I mean, it's still a loss, but it's a quarter loss, I guess. Yeah, so let's do that one more time. So it's time for round 3. Oh snap, so yeah, once again we've actually managed to survive against Blitz Unicorno. I mean, technically survive. We didn't get KO'd by Blitz. But yeah, it's time to move on to section 2 in today's video. So this time around, we have our fusion wheel with the rubber side upwards. Yep, so once again, we are going to be challenging the Big Bang Pegasus. Yep, so once again, we are going to be using the power launcher for both of these bays. So let's see how well our combo will do this time. Cool, so no contact so far. So it'll probably take like a few seconds for Pegasus to close in on our combination. Cool, so we got our first hit. It was just a little graze there. Okay, now we're seeing some proper hits now. Okay, no, my bad, I spoke too soon. Okay, now we're actually getting some good hits in. Cool. So, yeah, Final Draft was activated. Oh, that was a pretty good hit right there. And we survived it. So, yeah, this combo in Rubber Side Up is pretty much a dub. So let's move on to our next challenger. So, yeah, next up we have our Twisted Tempo. Yeah, so I think he's going to go the exact same way as he did in the previous round. I don't think we'll outspin or KO Tempo, but we should be able to at least defend against it. Although they're both defense types, so yeah, I mean, I thought Avabe is going to get okay. I spoke too soon. I was about to say I doubt Avabe will be KO'd, but nope. Tempo KO'd itself, which is pretty awesome. I feel like in another situation, both bases would have got KO'd. But yeah, the grip on the stadium, thanks to our rubber ball performance, kind of just saved our combo. So yeah, it's pretty cool seeing our combination in action just working. Yep, so Basalt won, but that's kind of to be expected. So it's time to move on to our final challenger for today's video. So once again, we're going to be challenging Blitz in the corner, but this time around, our rubber wheel is going to be on the upside instead of underneath. Yeah, so let's give both of these bays a powerful launch. So yeah, both of these bays are going pretty crazy right now. You know, we launched with the power launcher, so we're acting pretty aggressively. We're getting some nice hits with Blitz and our Zurafa combination. Okay, that was almost a KO there, but the rubber ball kept it in, which was pretty awesome. So we're still in the game. It looks like we're about to get slept out, but we haven't been KO'd, so that's still a plus. So it seems like, yeah, this combo, for what it was built to do, is doing it pretty dang well. Yeah, so let's move on to the next round. So let's do that again. And yeah, so look at our Zurafa go. It's actually moving quite aggressively this time around, and the same for our Blitz Unicorno. But can Blitz use that aggression to KO us, or can we defend against it? So we're seeing some decent contact right here, and it seems like Blitz's attacks are being nullified by our fusion wheel. My bad, our fusion 4D wheel. Yeah, so Zurafa's okay, nice. So yeah, Zurafa actually countered right there, which was pretty damn awesome. So yeah, this combo in the Rubber Side Up mode it seems to be much better than it was with the Rubber Side Downwards. But yeah, it's time to move on to the next round. And yeah, right off the bat right here, we're seeing some insane smash attacks once again. Yeah, it seems like there's a stamina game now though. It seems like both bays burnt way too much stamina in those attacks, so I feel like it might go to our bay. Okay, no, I'm capping, that's cap. Yeah, it's gonna go to Blitz. Blitz is definitely going to win by spin finish. Although I do like my bay and want it to win by spin finish, it's going to get slept up by Blitz with ease, unfortunately. Yep, and it's dead. So yeah, that pretty much concludes today's video. And yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed recording it. This combo was pretty damn awesome. I thought it was really super fun. But yeah, I mean, other than that, as always, that does conclude our video for today. But I do have one sick bonus for you guys. So yep, peace. What's up, people? Before we jump into today's video, I'm here to announce my channel membership for the low cost of 99p. To do this, you'll need to go onto my homepage via the web browser. From there, you should be able to find a join button. Through this membership, you'll gain access to badges and many emojis. But don't worry, y'all, subscribing to this membership isn't compulsory, but there is an optional way to support the channel. Anyway, back to the video.